What is up, guys? We are back with another showcase. It's been kind of a while since I've done one for a game, but here we are. We've gotten kind of crazy luck again, just like the last Dragon Ball update. I've gotten crazy YouTuber luck again, but today I want to show you Shiny Ethereal Sin, aka Gearboy, he's called in game. As you can see, I have the content creator role as well. Thank you, Paisa, for hooking me up, man. I really appreciate it. But enough of that. Let's go evolve him. So I actually, let me show you this before I evolve anyone. Let's close chat as well. Let me show you this. So unfortunately and luckily, I did one roll on him and got Ethereal instantly, which is great because Ethereal is obviously great. This guy is a 4 placement as well, so Ethereal is going to be his best trait. But I immediately after I went back and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get some ascensions for him because I can ascend him up to +3. And as you can see here, we got Shiny Gearboy. This is actually really infuriating because this shiny looks really good. Like, I actually really like it. Sadly, that is not the one we're going to be using today. I'll show it off one more time just so you guys can see it. But here it is. This is so unfortunate. They really should add like the trait transfer feature from Anime Adventures. I think that was such a great feature because if you were someone who was shiny hunting or you pulled a shiny on accident, your favorite character, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But let's jump into evolve. Let's evolve him. Let's get everything ready. We're gonna get Z plus Z plus Z. Honestly, I'm not mad about my range being like that. Who really cares? We're evolving him, and here he is, the Gearboy Hungry. So first, before we run into here, I want to explain to you his passives because this guy is a little gimmicky with how he works. He's not like bad or anything. It's just he works differently than how you think he would actually work. You can see he has 2 abilities off placement, which is crazy. He is obviously Spark Element, which is great to see. That means he's immune Energy Drain and all those annoying debuffs like that. And here are his passives. So he starts the match with full food stocks. You'll see he's going to have a charging bar called food stocks. And every time he attacks, it consumes 1 food stock, making that attack do 40% more damage. Anytime a food stock is consumed, he gains 1% damage up to 30% permanent. So basically, once you hit that 30%, you have that forever on that Gearboy, on that Sin, you're going to have that basically forever. And this reminds me a lot of Anime World Tower Defense because they have the food system. And this sounds bad, this sounds annoying to micromanage, but I'm just going to tell you now, it is not at all. It's very, very easy. And then we have Greek Cancel. Anytime Greek Cancel is activated, this unit gains 80% damage, minus 10 SPA for 30 seconds, and it cannot stack. So that basically means you could throw this guy down, and you're like, oh, like crap, I'm gonna die. You pop Greek Cancel, and then you get a lot of damage for about 30 seconds. And on top of that, you can see right here, it consumes 50% of the meter to reset the unit's current attack. So basically how that's going to work is if he's attacking and he just attacks, you pop Greek Cancel and he redoes his attack. So it skips his SPA, but it uses 50% of your meter. But enough said, let's go in game. We'll do buffs and everything. We're going to jump into Sandbox. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all your guys' support on the last bike-in video. But yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so here we are in Sandbox where we have Sin down. I keep trying to call him Kai, but we're going to put him down. You can see right here, so in the top left he has that, let's delete Gohan, let's get rid of him. But you can see in the top left he has food stocks and he starts with 20. And you can see here meal, consume meter to recharge food stocks. You can see there's 8% tension. So basically to get 20 food stocks back, you have to actually use all of your food stocks and you have to have 100% of your bar. So basically putting this ability on auto, it should just auto do everything for you. You shouldn't really have to worry about anything. Here, let me place Sun Jin-woo back there just so we could kill anyone that gets by. But we have his Greek Cancel ability as well. I'm not going to pop that until we're done maxing him out. But he has 9 upgrades. We're going to see how expensive he is too. He is 4 placement, so keep that in mind. And let's start going. So he starts at 3.2k, jumps up to 5.1k, 7k, and before I get this next attack, let me go turn on VFX because I almost forgot to do that. Alright, here we go. So now we could look at his attack. Let me spectate him real quick so we can see this. Okay, so he basically just like pokes them with his like giant pole flag. Man, the animations for these characters are so impressive. Like, oh, I got stuck zoomed in there. Like, they blink and stuff like that, and they move like the games. It is so cool. I love it. But let's keep upgrading him. He gets flagpole barrage, which he becomes a cone, and then he just does like a bunch of stabs. Okay, that's what I expected. Nothing too crazy, but looks pretty good still. He's at 8.8k. Keep in mind he's building up every time he eats, and he's getting that permanent up to 30% buff. He jumps up to 11.9k every 2.9 seconds, so that's actually like a lot better. I wonder if how much damage he's losing here, because you can see right here he's doing 4,200 DPS. So let's upgrade him and see if that goes down. Yeah, you get 300 more, so it's not that crazy. But let's see his new VFX right here. Hold on, we gotta wait for enemies to spawn. Okay, so yeah, okay. I think I'm trying to remember. I've like barely played Strive, so I actually like don't remember any of this guy's attacks, but that looks pretty good. Like, I don't know, that looks pretty nice. It's cone as well, so it looks like he stays cone. He's at 22k every 5 seconds. He jumps up to 26k every 5 seconds, 30k every 5 seconds, and then he gets his final attack, which is going to be 33k every 4.3 seconds with 45 range, and he gets a move called Lightning Rush. So let's check this out. His VFX here. Let's see, is he going to do it? Okay, there we go. It's just a giant like stab. He like stabs in and it like blows up. Okay, looks pretty normal, pretty average VFX. He goes to a circle though, so we're done with the cones. I actually like that. So this may actually be his maximum damage, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely his maximum damage right here. So yeah, he's doing about 33k every 4.3 seconds. This is with no buffs or anything like that. Let's see how his ability works. So let's watch him attack right here. Okay, we watch him attack, then we pop this. Oh, and then he just automatically does the attack a second time. You can see his damage jumps up to 53k every 3.8 seconds. And this stays for 30 seconds. Wow. Wow, this is actually like, he's like underratedly really good. Okay, I think a lot of people are going to gloss over this guy, but Spark is not like a super great element in this game, and this guy being forward placement is super good. He's very good early game because he's got his Greek cancel ability, and he could sustain himself, keep building up damage and stuff like that. We like that. Alright, so one extra thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place some supports for him, just so we could see like his fully maxed out damage. Alright, so we have Hakura Rin here. Let's place her down, and then let's get Subaru. Alright, here he is. Let's get him maxed out so we can get his ability going. Return to 0, yep. Alright. So he should have his support up now. I'm going to place down a Gohan just in the back just so we can not have to worry about this. Let's max out Hakura Rin and skip a couple waves just so she gets her max buffs. And I believe these are the only 2 supports I can put down for this guy. Unless I'm forgetting someone, I apologize for that, but here we go. We have him at 45k every 4.3 seconds. I'm going to turn off VFX so the game stops lagging really bad because this is not super great, but here we go. This looks like this is his max damage, I'm pretty sure. And let's pop the ability, and yeah, okay, this is where he sits at. I like this. This is pretty nice. This seems to be this guy's max damage, around 65k with the ability. You're going to have the ability up a lot because you can see it doesn't really use that much of your tension bar. You're getting it back pretty consistently. If you're smart, you could probably have this bar up almost all the time, which is great. So he realistically is sitting around like 63 to 65k every 3.8 seconds. I mean, that's really good DPS for a guy that's not Monarch. And keep in mind, he is also 4 placement. So you're actually getting a lot of value out of this guy. So if you guys have him, make sure you guys go evolve him. He's definitely very great. One of the reasons I'm pushing so hard for you guys to evolve him is because Spark is just kind of like a mid typing. There's not a lot of options for that typing, which is really unfortunate because I feel like there's a lot of characters that get benefit from it, but that basically sums up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support on all my recent videos. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.